Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're playing AAI Vehicles with Stijo. How's it going, Stijo?
All right.
You find it funny?
Vehicles.
You find it funny that I'm not calling it Factorissimo at all?
That's fine.
I mean, we do have factory buildings. They're just, you know, they're special.
They're special.
All right. So you have taken this to the next level, and you've actually like written down some notes.
Yeah, we've got a game plan for what logic we're trying to do.
We're programming, apparently. Like actual programming. If this, then do this. We want it to do a specific thing.
Right. So, I mean, I'm happy just to remove all of this shit here and just start from the start.
All of this shit. Okay.
Yeah, like the stuff that we've got here, because this does a specific thing, and that specific thing has been outmoded. So.
Okay. So we're starting from scratch.
I'm still using a regular pickaxe.
I only have one steel axe.
Alright, that's good enough.
Can't craft for you. I only have one little bit of steel. Because I've turned handy hands back up to a full stack and it's just going crazy. It's making all kinds of stuff, filling my inventory up with things that I do need, but yeah. I keep wondering, like, where'd all my iron go? Oh yeah, it'd be handy hands. Just keep them busy. Anyway, so what's step one? We've decided to create an outline of what we want the haulers to do.
Yes. So step one, we need to check what miner has the most ore.
Is that really where we start, or do we check if the hauler has enough fuel to go pick up?
Well, the hauler should always be going to
the
fuel depot. If he doesn't,
the fuel depot's empty?
If he's used 400 coal, if the fuel depot is empty, he's going to stop, and we're going to be like, shit, we're out of coal, so the entire factory stopped.
I'm just the what if, like, argumentative guy. That's my job.
Yeah. So we've got right, we need to check what it's quite complex what we're asking this to do, and then we need to try and get it sorted so it's not UPS intensive as well.
But it's fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh man, bullet ammo in 0.15 stacks to 200. That's so nice.
Right. Anyway, we're on 0.14.
Yep, okay. So, we got our tea. That's my contribution. I've brought over tea. I brought the clock. The clock is doing stuff. Okay.
Okay, so we've got our miners here, and we need to find out what has the most ore. So do that.
Okay. Do that. That would be then a single unit scanner, right? Unit scanner can ping the array of miners.
Right. So how are you going to do that then? How are you going to cycle through the miners?
Fucking stupid thing is using all my ore and I can't make the terminals. Okay, unit scanner takes as input from the constant combinator. We can send it. I'm almost tempted to turn categories back on so I can isolate just the signals from the... There's just so much. Oh my god, there's so many formulas.
Just type in signal.
We don't want tank ID. We won't... Okay, so when it says like mining vehicle ID, that's not the unit ID, that's the actual type ID, correct?
Yes.
So wait, do mining vehicle Mark 1s and mining vehicle Mark 2s have a separate type ID? Mm-hmm. They're not all considered to be mining vehicles?
Mining vehicles? Nope. Because they're different types of mining vehicle.
Okay, well, I think that's fine though. We would start off with mining ID 1. And then we would increment that. So we would basically have a mining ID clock with a decider. Green wire. So you're gonna take... You're just watching so you can laugh at me, aren't you? I know you.
No, I'm saying...
So you're gonna take, it's not even a decider, it's just an arithmetic combinator, isn't it?
I would use a decider. Because you're trying to make a clock. I've already got pretty much what you're after down here with the shooty.
Okay. Okay, so it's not looped back yet, so it's not incrementing. And so now it's up to ID 370. It's trying to go into infinity because there's no reset latch. So we need to now determine the end of the array. How many are there? Is there a way to determine how many in this ID class there are?
Mm-hmm.
What signal is that?
Well, you need to send it to a unit scanner and get the quantity of type signal out of the unit scanner.
But we could have a centralized unit scanner whose sole job is to, along with T, send this basic information to the network, right? T is being sent all over now. Well, kind of. We're working towards that.
That's only if you want miners, though. Like, you won't really be using that often.
True. I'm just not too keen on having a special... What type of scanner was it? Unit scanner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the one I've got right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's an idea. What if we take... Okay, so we just assume there's one. ID 1 exists. Let's just say that's true. We send that into the unit scanner. It checks if unit ID 1... Checks unit ID's inventory. And then it... As part of that, can't it also output the number of type of that thing that we sent it in the first place?
Yep. Do you want me to show you? I'll show you roughly what I'd do. So we're not sitting around here for a while.
Where is the quantity of type signal? I'm only seeing 1. Is that true? Not using the shooty thing. I just wired up ID 1. Mining vehicle. Is there only 1 that's left out there right now? I can test this easily.
I don't know.
If I change it to 2, because we've upgraded a bunch of them. There are quantity of type signal 8. Okay, so we take quantity of type signal 8, and we loop that back into the decider, and then that's the reset point, is 8. Once it gets to 8, it stops. Because now we know the range.
But what you're going to need then is you're going to need a arithmetic combinator that just singles out the quantity of type ID signal. Because you can't have that looping back into your combinator because it will give you the ID. So you want to use mining vehicle Mark IIs then. Oh fuck. My god. I hate it when I hit Control F and it doesn't quite grab it. Right. Main vehicle Mark II. Okay, so there you go. What have I fucked up? I fucked something up here.
Ooh, you know what I remember?
What?
Not 15 has the less than or equal to.
Yeah,
those
that's
are
really good.
So useful.
Are you getting any, like, chugs?
I'm at 56 right now, but we've also hooked the scanner up. So he's probably doing stuff he's not supposed to. Here. I'll just dewire. I bet you it's this one guy right now. Oh, there's another wire.
Oh.
Is it better? It's all better now. This one unit, one damn unit scanner going crazy. So we're kind of diverging again, but I'm looking at like something like this right now, where we would basically create a dynamic clock that says, okay, if manning vehicle Mark II ID is less than the quantity of type signal, then output 1, and then add that to the input side here, and that's how we increment the mining type ID signal up. You're laughing at me because...
That won't reset, it'll just stop. I was laughing because it's very similar to what I've done.
Is it?
It won't reset, it'll just stop.
Alright, what is it specifically about the clock that makes it reset? We've got the constant combinator outputting 1. Got a constant combinator outputting 1. If it's less than 600, then it outputs the input count, but once it gets to 600, it doesn't, which resets to 1.
Yeah, because the constant combinator is constantly combining. That is constantly trying to increment, but here you're going to stop the incrementation when it gets bigger.
I don't understand why that's different.
Why? So this will constantly output a signal of 1, whereas this will stop when it gets to the specific size. You with me?
He's outputting 1. Now I'm getting an ID 3.
Well, let me unhook my stuff.
So your one's coming in and giving it.
Yeah, I should have fixed that.
Why is it not... I don't understand, Cjo. Why it doesn't work like the clock does.
Because you need to be output and input count in order to iterate on it.
Oh, is it because I'm forwarding all of the output stuff instead of doing your arithmetic combinator to isolate the signal? Or is that totally different? Probably totally different.
No, that will like mess up as well. I don't know why this unit scanner is not giving you what you want though. Oh, because you're not outputting anything, of course. So right now, because you're getting no input, that's not outputting. Because you have no idea what quantity of type signal is.
So it doesn't work until you jump start it? Because...
Pretty much.
Well,
so
isn't
you'd have to hit it with that first. And it still doesn't. Why is it not? Okay, now because you're getting a load of shit, you can see that the signal on your decider combinator is just getting confused as fuck.
Mm-hmm. So, but that's where I've created now the arithmetic combinator to isolate just the quantity of type signal.
Okay.
Do you even need to do anything? It's just...
I'll pull that through as a red.
Do you even need like an input criteria to just say arithmetic combinator, blah, output quantity of type signal? Like, do you even need to do the top part?
Yes, because if you do like anything or everything or whatever on the input, then it will add all of those signals together and tell you that that's what a quantity of type signal is.
Okay. So if we first just like prime it by getting it going, it turned off as soon as I got rid of the connection. So the first thing we're getting out is... It's working-ish right now. It's actually, if you look at the damn thing, you can see it incrementing the IDs over and over and over again. See? 7, 6, 7, 2, 3, 3, 4. You see what I'm talking about?
Yep.
On the
oh
minor
shit,
ID?
that's where I fucked up, because I made mining vehicle 2 instead of mining vehicle ID 2. I was wondering why mines wasn't working. I'm like, yep, and good job, you've made exactly what I made up here. But I didn't have mining vehicle ID, I just had mining vehicle.
Right.
Which is why mines wasn't working. There you go.
Did we literally make a carbon copy? So you've...
Kinda, yeah.
You did quantity of type signal plus 1, I did quantity of type signal times 1.
The reason I've done +1 is because it's less than instead of less than equal to. So you'll be missing out on the last miner.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so we'll just take yours. What's this extra arithmetic combinator for?
What one? That one? Yeah. You were doing something.
That was mine? You sure?
Yep.
Okay, so
we remove these and then split that out there.
So we're on the same page though, right? Right. We've decided to create a way to identify mining vehicle 1 through however many there are. Why are we doing this with mining vehicles? Isn't this supposed to be hauler? Oh no, we're trying to find out which mining vehicle has the most stuff in it.
Yes.
So we're iterating the mining vehicles up to the xth in the array. And every tick that it's checking these, first off, we need to hook this up to the clock. We don't want this thing going every tick. This is nuts. It should just check each mining vehicle how often? Once a minute? Once a second? Once every 10 seconds?
Well, what you could do is you could do... so we move that back. I'll remove this. So this is the first thing that we need to do is get a... Let's move that back. So green equals go, or actually probably better, we're ready, we'll stop. Input.
It should be based on T.
Everything? No, this is your, you need something to stop it from iterating, because once it gets to the end you want it to stop, and then you want the reset latch to be on the T. You feel me?
Oh, okay, so you're wanting it to just say, alright, I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna go through every single vehicle in the next 10 ticks, or however many vehicles there are. Just bam, 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 bam. You're not gonna want to spread it out.
Finish when you get to the top.
Okay, that's fair.
So then what we do is I need a decider combinator. So when quantity of type signal equals mining vehicle ID 2, output a stop signal, just one. Alright, and then we hook up the green in there, because that's just pulling from the signal output terminal, so that's all we actually need to there. And then we output this to here, and then add that to there. Then we need to jump start it.
So you've got a decider that's saying if it's 0, then everything that was going in is allowed to work. If it's not 0 though, which it's only going to be 0 when we're at the end of the array.
Yes.
So work unless... I think I understand.
There you go.
Now, I've got a T thing here for you. I've put it at 240, just kind of incrementing off of the 3 minor controllers that we have. So out of the 600 ticks we're using as our global clock, this one, at the moment at least, is going to pulse on the 240th tick.
Okay, and then that'll be the reset. So that'll be the kickstart, as we've been calling it.
That's not forwarding T though, is it? Does it need to?
That doesn't matter.
You use red wire there?
Well, instead of outputting everything, we could just do mining ID. Mining ID. There we go.
I'd like a way for it to be dynamic though. Instead of having to control like T and then like assign the mining ID, like this combinator determines what we're checking for.
Yeah, this is just the kickstart.
Mm-hmm. But can the kickstart be programmed using the constant combinator signal instead of its own?
I was just to like, yeah, if you just output everything as opposed to...
Right, because it's getting the mining... Yeah, isn't that better? For it to be tied to just one, so that if we need to change it, let's say we upgrade all of our mining vehicles to 3s,
just
now we need to...
worried about outputting T.
Okay, can we make it again so further in here, we're again not having to change all of these to mining vehicle Mark 3 ID? Or is that going to make it all confusing as hell now?
That'll make it all confusing as hell.
Alright, we might just have to deal with that when that happens. How are we doing? What's this red light mean?
That means it's stopped right now.
And so we should see it run again in about 4 seconds.
It should do.
At 240T. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something.
Yep.
So let's do, instead of hooking that up to there, if we hook that up to there and that up to there. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. You did that.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm. 3, 1, 2. It's going. I'm just seeing ID 1 and 2 right now in the signal output terminal.
That's not great.
All right. Well, it's about that time, so why don't we figure this out, and then we'll be back after we've got a solution that's... yeah.
Yay!
Okay. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.